Get lost. Rebecca English accuses Sussexes of stealing job of talented podcast through dirty trick. Following the news that Meghan and Harry have been dropped by Spotify, it has sparked a wider conversation about companies that throw money at big names who can't deliver and end up hurting those who are actually talented in the industry. Richard Eden asked Joe Elvin and the Daily Mail's Roy editor, Rebecca English, if it's open season on the royal couple, discussing Hollywood talent agent Jeremy Zimmer's comments about Meghan Markle calling her not a great audio talent or necessarily any kind of talent. These are extraordinary comments really because it came from one of Hollywood's top agents. Usually agents are very diplomatic because even if they're not, their client now will be thinking that they could be in the future clients of the same person. The insults are the latest in a string of jibes and unfavorable press coverage that the Sussexes have had to endure. But Richard went on to say he believes that the attacks could add a toxic element to their media personalities. Saying, quote, "If you've got talent agents willing to be so rude about you in public, I can imagine it being off-putting to lots of people." The Sussexes are suffering from extra criticism because of what has happened in the podcast industry. Discussing the ending of a show in a wider context, Rebecca said, "Part of this problem with Harry and Meghan is a problem with the entire podcast industry. There was a flurry to sign massive names and throw big money at them without actually knowing if they had any idea which was workable. That's now falling around the industry's ears, and a lot of good people, producers and engineers, these people are losing their jobs, and there's a lot of anger because of people like Harry and Meghan with significant amounts of money, so there's quite a lot of bad feelings about it." Elsewhere in the show, self-confessed fan of Princess Beatrice and Eugenie, Richard revealed he thinks it's time the sisters take on more jobs now that the royal family have been slimmed down on. He said, "I'd definitely like to see them having more of a role. It's possible that a lot of the royal patronages that the Queen and Prince Philip previously had, William and Catherine, might not want to take them on. They're keener to focus on a few key issues, so there may be lots of patronages, otherwise that would be lost." Sharing her views on the matter, Rebecca added, "The whole point was that the king wanted a slimmed-down monarchy, but the monarchy has slimmed down a lot quicker than he ever thought it was going to do. They never thought they would be without Harry and his family supporting William along the way. We've got a lot of older members of the royal family who will eventually retire from duties, and we're gonna soon be left without barely any people, maybe 6 or 7. Before that, Nelson Mandela's granddaughter, Nedelka Mandela, has accused Harry and Meghan of stealing the anti-apartheid campaigners' words in order to make millions out of their new Netflix documentary, Live to Lead. In Live to Lead, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex used footage of Nelson leaving prison in 1990, with Harry sharing in the trailer. This was inspired by Nelson Mandela.